Hello everyone, my name is CobbleSkulls, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 185. This video was originally streamed live on June 22nd, 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hello, welcome folks. My name is CobbleSkulls, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where I didn't forget to press record or play or anything. No, not me. Anyway, today I have a list here, like I do every week, and it is evening, but it is calm. I think we should get right into it. And why is my arm going crazy? All the clocks are 5 minutes fast. Yes, they are. Hey there, Catsy. You missed all the drama. At least I hope you did. So, today on the docket... Actually, I want to go back to where we were just a minute ago to show you all a problem we have. Ooh. So we have a bit of a problem, and that is that over here, over yonder, there we are, is that we have been having things spawn under there. Namely, I think they're bowthorn. Yeah, they're bowthorn. And at the time, I didn't notice any rifts in the area that were close enough to spawn things there, but maybe the more eagle-eyed among you saw a rift that I didn't, or maybe I just need to re-gauge how far away rifts have to be to spawn. Because I know there was one out here, like, about here, I think it was, and I think that's too far to spawn over there, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. Or at least it's been proven that I don't know at this point. There are a lot of fruit one of these days. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is a ton of fruit. Oh man. They're fixing these quote features in 1.21. Okay. Yeah, I noticed there's been a lot of complaints about mob spawning in 1.20, and I agree. They've been a little too aggressive in their spawning these days. And so I would be very interested in seeing them get toned down. So we got some fruit over there coming in. Well, vegetables. Let's see, we've got Joshua Saruta. Hello. And Una Person, welcome. So, today, on the list here, we have lanterns, and lanterns are the solution to the problem over at the temple. Although, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure, I think that rifts can spawn creatures in anywhere that doesn't get enough sunlight, and that block lighting, like from lanterns and stuff, doesn't matter. So, this might not solve anything. If it doesn't, I might just, I don't know, maybe we'll just drill holes from the top of the temple to the bottom to make sure that, oh hush you, to make sure that we get light and, sunlight down in everywhere. And, like they say, get the sunlight up in there. Yeah, get the sunlight up in there. So lanterns, and then work on the tower and the temple. That's pretty much it. That's what I've got. I was going to add a couple new mods on. I ended up not doing it yet. I just updated the current ones to the latest versions. There were only a couple. But I wanted to add on the toggle sneak for, pinky reasons. My pinky gets so tired sneaking around all the time. Like, oh my goodness. And I sort of got used to toggle sneak in the other block game. So I would like to have that here. My only concern is there are a lot of interactions that require the sneak key to be held down, and I want to test it out to make sure that it acts like it's held down for basically all purposes before I pull the trigger on it. The second one was I was just about to install the mod for, what's it called? Wax press, where you can press beeswax in a fruit press. Well, that's coming in 1.21, so we don't need that. Well, we don't need it. Okay, we do need it today, but we won't need it in the future. So that's coming down the pipeline too. And I'm realizing we don't have a ton of galena. Cassiterite. Oh boy. My plans just keep changing today. Alright. So, the plan here is make lanterns, which may involve having to go and mine some more lead. I don't know if I have much marked. I know we've done a lot of lead mining. So there's some up here, which means there's probably more. Because, and I say because in terms of, because we need a lot of lanterns. If you all know your math, you know that area is a multiplier. So we need tons of lanterns to light up the whole area there. Some lead over there. It's a bit far though than the first one. What about down in our temple area? A little bit of lead there. So we've got a few leads on some lead. And it might make sense for us to strap on our heavier armor and maybe just go for a bit of a wander underground one of these places here. And maybe even, or even just sort of search the surface up here. Mob spawning is still acting very weird, Catsy. Yeah, it definitely is. Hey there, Angie lady. You're lurking while you bake. Ooh, what are you baking? And where's my share? Alright, so let's go ahead, let's get started on our first batch of ingots for the lanterns. Because we're also going to need some time to make candles. Yes, time. Time, which is unusual, at least in my experience, given that candles used to be just beeswax. So there's a new mechanic where we have to actually make the candles a traditional way by dipping string in hot wax. I'm not super jazzed about it. I'm gonna be real. Not my favorite thing, but I suppose we'll survive. So let's get you all in here. As I recall, I just need like, is it 32? No, it's 96. No, it's 48. And then I scoop out some of this. That's right, okay. 96 in that slot, 48 in that slot, okay. It's been a while. Patrick Shannon has heard a rumor. What rumor is that? And does it paint me in a positive light? Okay, so let's get some brown coal. Oops. Interesting. I can't actually put... Oh. I'm not awake today, guys. I'm in trouble. It's like the Simpsons meme. I'm in danger. You heard the papyrus grows faster on Snad. I think you're mixing up block games there, Patrick Shannon. I'm waiting days to make that joke. Alright, so let's get our dirty bowls here. Dirty bowls. Wash dirt cheap. Don't pass out midstream. I'll try not to. If I do, at least, you'll get a nice, a nice laugh out of my head whacking the desk. Oh, I only have 15. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we can make 15 candles. Do we have... How far along is our crop of stuff? Flax, that's the word I'm looking for. Flax is blue, so we got... we're doing alright. Are we growing this in Terra Preta? I forget. I think we are. High fertility. Oh! Maybe we could upgrade that at some point. You thought 16 candles was the minimum? I sure hope not. Alright, so we have beeswax up in here. Let's see how this is made. Let's see how the sausage is made. So I want to make a candle. Cooking in pot. 3 beeswax plus a flax fiber. So I'm going to guess that we can do 6 at a time, which ain't a ton. Oh, I don't have enough in there. Neat. Let's get 4 more beeswax. All right. Wow. We should probably go check on the bees too, because we're gonna need some more beeswax here. We need a lot more beeswax for all the candles we need. All right. So 3. Let's start with 2 in each of these. Let's see how that goes. It's too bad we don't have a temporal storm coming anytime soon, because we could use a little bit of flax harvest. Could be worth when we do go searching for lead. Maybe we... Yeah, I think we will take the armor with us. Could use some repair, I guess. And we'll maybe slip underground and whack a few creatures. Whack a few bad guys. How much wax per candle was it at 1.19? It was 3. The only difference is that we need flax fibers now. Can I break this down? Ingredient 4. I am not seeing flax fibers. I think we might be out of luck there. Obtained by breaking, and that's it. By killing and harvesting, everything. Okay. Oh, you can make palisades? What? Oh, this is... Okay, this is from a modded blueprint. Got it. The flax in it permanently changes the cooking pot. Yeah. And this... Oh, this is not done yet. Okay, realistically, I've made candles this way before. It does not need to be that hot. It does not need to be that hot. In fact, you'd probably end up vaporizing it. Yeah, Kazumar, it makes sense to not compress them. I've been turning them all into twine and linen for storage space reasons. We're going to be needing to not do that. In fact, I might. Do I have any hose left? Yes, I have 2 tin bronze hose. I have any stone hose. I don't care about... I think these are for selling, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have any stone ones left. Let's go ahead and make one. Just going to require some flint. Now, I had flint. I had like a stack of it somewhere. Maybe this was it. Flint hoe head. That's right, they finally changed the model too. The model made no sense. The circle made no sense. Ah, sweet. Alright, 12 candles. That'll do, pig, that'll do. And this is about halfway done. I pity you can't spin spider webs. Yeah. Let's go ahead and we're going to make our hoe there. And we'll put the firewood back down. Let's go check on the bees. They might not be ready yet, because we harvested them... Was it the last stream or the one before? Where are the bees? They're this way. Can't I make a steel hoe, Ryuga? I mean, yes, but why would I? Oh, they're so ready. Wait, I know I harvested them funny last time. Oh yeah, they're ready. Okay, sweet. Well, that means we need to... I guess we have enough room. Let's get the scythe. We'll chop down that papyrus, make more skeps. You all know the drill. 3rd stream back. Wow, I've been slacking. And I don't mean using Slack. Alright, so, Skithy. 108, that's not going to do. There we go. And let's grab some of this. That's the fire pit. There we go. We need a little bit more than that. There we go. Oh, come on. Keep doing that. Maybe it's time to destroy those fire pits. I think I have everything else I need. I got the... Yeah, I think we're good. Just need a knife for the fancy beehives. The Langstroth hives. Hey there, Mai. Are steel spears not in vanilla still? No, sadly. I don't know why Tyron hasn't added them yet. Maybe it's a balance thing. Maybe it's just didn't see the need yet. It is kind of a weird omission, though. That's for sure. Like, you would think that would be like one of the first things they added, along with steel and such, since they had, you know, steel swords and things. Speaking of which, I've been reading the patch notes, actually a couple times, just to sort of refresh memory on 1.21's changes. I'm pretty excited for it. I think I was worried about the use of a chisel to get things out of molds, but someone pointed out that seems to apply only to getting incomplete. Like if you pour like half a mold and you let it solidify and you want to get it back out, I think it only applies to getting that part out of the mold. So chisel won't be needed for getting stuff out of molds. I hope. I hope. Unfortunately, the anvil mold will still require you to break the mold. Now, granted, you're only likely to ever need to make 2 anvils. And if you can get away with it, if you can get some cassiterite early, you only ever need 1. So that shouldn't be a huge issue. It's, I think, a little hostile, but whatever. 4 durability. Into the lake. I sacrifice you to the Lady of the Lake. Come back as Excalibur, please. Or wait, was it Caliber or Excalibur from the lake? I think it was Caliber. Excalibur was in the stone. I forget. Do I use the knife in here? No, it's on the ground, isn't it? Right, and you have to hold it this time. They changed that. It's both, technically. I'm not the King of England. Oh, I didn't vote for you. Alright, let's get these going on. Whenever I hear the name Excalibur, all I can think of is Saber from Fate's Day Night screaming, Excalibur! Just pops into my head every single time. I didn't even like Fate's Day Night all that much. This watery tot hoards swords. Yeah, there was a great quest in The Witcher 3, I think it was. I think the quest is called like a watery tart, and you actually go and get a pretty decent sword from a lake nymph or whatever. Yes, you forgot about the show. Oh, Fate's Day Night with Saber shouting Excalibur. Hey there, Mahmood. Welcome to the stream. The sword varied by the story since Arthur had more than one special sword. Man. Who needs more than like 2 swords, you know? You only got 2 hands. Once he like strapped onto his feet. An anime character. Oh, he's that character from what was it? One Piece, who has like 6 swords or whatever, he uses all at the same time. Yes, yes, bees, I hear you, I hear you. I hear complaints, and I don't care. Alright, let's scroll down to this bad boy. Slap you down. And then this is... This goes there. You're the one I want. Right. There we go. Gotta make more room here. There we are. And then... Whoops. Nope, 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 nope. What are you doing? There we go. Hey, there we are. Alright. They sure hate that straw dummy over there. Oh. Someday, I'll repair these all to the same durability, so they don't do that. Someday. Maybe I'll even add the other two that could be in here. Alright, so then we do... Oh, here they come again. What's up, bees? Alright. The beehive is too much work for its worth. It is, honestly, it is way... like, you have to really get in there, and I should probably use the Alt key to actually do things with it, but it is, like, it's a real pain. Especially given that the keyboard changes to allow you to use the Shift key on the right side of the keyboard did not make it to the Control key for doing scrolling stuff. Except for in inventory. In inventory, I can scroll just fine, so as long as I'm not on the hotbar. But I can scroll just fine, but I can't... Yeah, I can't scroll to those 4 backpacks with the right side Control key. So... You prefer the ceramic hives, Miyashimiya? Yeah, maybe I should have put on the the mod for the fruit press. All right, let's get our tongs. And let's get pouring. Time to start sending emails to Tyron. So there are actually 2 places you can do bug reports, and I recommend the one over the other. There's the bug reports on the Discord server, but that tends to get a lot of traffic because people are familiar with Discord more than, say, GitHub. But the real place to get answers is GitHub. That's where they officially record their issues. I've gotten more than a few bugs fixed by reporting bugs on GitHub. Hope this stays hot enough. Oh, we're still over 1,000 degrees. We're fine. Just need to find an exploit that needs like full right side control to fix. Yeah. Isn't there a bug report on the website? Yeah, that goes to the GitHub. So. Alright, pop you back on there. Pop you back on there. It's 4:24 in the morning. Let's squeeze out this honey. And now I'm regretting not putting the fruit press mod on. Oh well. Let's get you on. Grab some food. I might even bring along two food. Why can't I have no kids and 3 food? And then we'll leave the candles here. And we're going to go get some more yummy, tasty, heart-healthy lead. I think I considered you an animal good, technically speaking. Let's go and pop the cattails up here. No, not that, no. want you down on my bar, please. There we go. And then it'll be time to annoy everybody by drinking 10 liters of honey. No, don't eat it. Can you eat these? You can just eat them. Okay, that's new. New to me, at least. The most efficient way of reporting bugs is for me to make shorts about them. Yeah. That gets their attention sometimes. So we'll do this honey, and then we're going to get Galena, and then come back to more lanterns. While we're doing this, I had some thoughts, actually, about the story dungeons and how we interacted with them. So this is not going to be a spoiler-filled talk. So those of you who have not done the story dungeons and don't want spoilers, don't worry, I'm going to avoid talking spoilers here. The only thing that is also obvious is that they're far away. And we went there, like, bodily, both ways. And I was thinking, because on the way back we were like, man, it'd be nice if they would just give us a teleport home. Well, the game doesn't really know what your home is, except that it does. At least it knows what your last respawn point is, if you set one. And you can get there using a, what I call the base return teleporter, the single-use teleporters. And I realized you're supposed to make the Jonas devices before you go on the journey. Yeah. Think about it. Because, so we had to walk the whole way home. Well, if we'd had a base return teleporter and had kept our spawn set at home, which we could safely do, then we could have just, teleported home. There we go. And then, watch out, pancreas, guys. Pancreas. So there's the base return teleporter, for one. And then we actually set our spawn there while we were there, which, given that we didn't have a return teleporter, was the smart thing to do. But if we'd also had the, let's find out, teleporter. The terminus teleporter. This guy. This will take you back to where you last died. So this obviates the need for setting your spawn somewhere. It does cost a temporal gear to use, though, which makes sense. It's sort of the same cost. And then, when we were doing certain story things that I won't mention aloud for spoiler reasons, we ended up not being able to see very well. Well, Tyron put in a solution to not being able to see very well, now didn't he? That's right. The night vision goggles or helmet. So if we'd made those three things, I feel like the issues we had on the journey would have been pretty well trivialized. So just a thought. I was just thinking, like, next time I do this, I'm going to be thinking about that. Is there a centrifuge mod for panning and honey? Not sure about panning, but honey, there's a fruit press mod. Alright, so we're going to go... Let's go up here. I like this area the most. Do I have... I have a lot of pickaxe durability, but there's nothing wrong with having a spare. Now, is there? These are alive! Okay, before we leave, guys. These are alive and they're not heat damaged. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. They're not quite done, some of them. Okay, most of them. Alright, we'll have to check back when we get home, like immediately. Not that we're, like, in dire need of food or anything. Yeah, I see. This is my crop field, dude. Get out. Those items are much farther in the game. I don't know that I agree necessarily. If you're taking the game slow, kind of like we are, then I think we'd be okay getting them before we go there. Brother may have some cabbages. I think they're doable. It is a big ask. It is a big ask to get all those Jonas devices before you go on these missions. But I think it is doable if you're patient, unlike me. I was going to get a second pickaxe. Then I was distracted by the cabbages. Pickaxe acquired. And I have prospecting pick. Good. And I have a hoe, so that if we come across any flax, we can cheese it. Hey there, old wolf of Farin. What's up, Big K in chat? I'm not sure I'm that big. I'm not a particularly large person. Would you... There we go. You have to shift-click it both in and out. Okay. It's a little silly. The problem with the night vision is you have no head armor. Oh, I thought it was a head... I thought it was head wear, like, here. That's troublesome. That's troublesome. I am big in the vintage story community. Well, thank you. The sky is up. Indeed, the sky is up. I've never heard that one before. They're so hard to obtain that it seems too much to gather them before second story chapter. Yeah, like I said, it is a big ask. Doable, but boy howdy. I think I guess maybe the best way to put it is it's doable if you have better ruins on. If you got better ruins on, then you're going to be swimming in Jonas parts. Not always the right ones, but at least you'll have parts. Am I still going in the right direction? Yes. What is that? That's a palm tree, okay. Cat People 11 saw a peek of the new patch with coral. Yeah. I'm excited about that. The seas have been very empty for far too long. Now, you know this means that we're also going to get things in the oceans too, right? Like, it's not going to be all coral and cute little fishies. There's going to be, like, creepy, driftery things in the depths too. You make it a challenge playthrough of getting the Jonas parts and the Jonas devices before the story. See, I think it's like you're supposed to. They just need to make the Jonas parts more accessible. The rest of it is, work, but the Jonas parts are entirely up to random numbers. Like you can't be like, I want to go find this Jonas part. You just got to go and either raid ruins and hope there's one there. Or, I guess Nightmare Drifters can drop them, I want to say. Other than that, it's double headers and Sawblade Locusts and the higher end other creatures, Shivers and Bowtorn. I forget if Bells can drop them or not. It's a definite maybe. I'm going to park our raft right by the question marks. The beautiful question marks. Actually, I'll just park it here because we'll know where we parked it with these traders here. Guess I could have brought those bronze hoes. Deep ones. The Mare Drifter. Somewhere. There we go. Hey there, buddy. What do you got, trader? I see they messed up the names here. You are not even buying them. Good. I feel vindicated. Alright. Let's move out. Let's keep our eyes on the ground. If you guys see any Galena that I don't, make sure you shout loud enough that I can hear it. That's your job. That's already marked. That's not what we're here for anyway. I remember we pretty well covered this whole place. We searched this place pretty good last time we were here. So I think we're going to probably just want to expand our search farther north. Gotcha, buddy. I am not even going to strip you for parts. Here we go. Shumble. That was quick. You'd ask their names. Well, see, the thing is, I've met them before, so I should know their names. Medium. Not too shabby. This doesn't strike me as a huge deposit, though. Okay. I could be persuaded otherwise. Maybe this goes down over here. No, it goes up. All right. Okay, this is bigger than I was expecting it to be. Not too shabby. You met them but never asked their names. Actually, I think I met them before asking names was implemented. That was in 1.20, wasn't it? So I wonder if the game keeps track of every trader whose name you asked. I stand very much corrected. This is a pretty big deposit. It does in your world. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. I should have dropped this beforehand. But we made it out. Alright, let's go ahead. Hold this up. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's put the knife here. Let's take a bit of a tippy tap. If there's more lead lurking nearby, very large malachite, I know that. I know that part already, game. Thank you very much. Trace. Okay, so nothing here. Let's also take a tippy tap. A more fuller one. Moorer. There we go. Wow. Malachite, galena, native copper, cinnabar, kernite, sulfur, bismuth, lignite, and black coal. Wow. Okay. What kind of bagel can fly? A plain bagel? Womp womp. Alright, let's delete this one. Okay. Yeah, let's take a quick stroll around here, because we are in lead territory. Let's go see what there is to see up here. You know, like, right here, perhaps. Okay, down we go. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's a surface deposit. These are always fun. Who doesn't love digging up tons and tons of sand to get to their preferred ores? Ow. Alright. Sand bombs win? Yeah. This is a sand bomb. Anytime that you mine somewhere directly under sand or gravel, you get a sand bomb. And I'm just going to leave this scar in the earth then. Like a good capitalist. This is medium again, it's not too shabby. I think you can only get, like, the more bountiful lead in, like, other stones. I don't think we'll find bountiful lead in limestone. Guess I could look that up, couldn't I? This wasn't a terribly huge one. Anything interesting here? Nothing. Oh, yeah. Have you heard of the band 1023? They haven't got a gig yet. Nightbot. Why did I let them do that? Alright, let's hippity hop around here. Hello. I didn't bring the armor. Poop. Let's go out this way. Just taking a peek at all the stones on the ground. Let's also, while I'm thinking about it, galena. Yeah, so poor and medium are found in limestone. If we wanted nice stuff, we'd have to look in chert. I think we have chert somewhere nearby. Chert and... what is this? Rich. This looks like claystone. Okay. Got sandstone. And then we have shale. Yeah, okay. So we want to look in like shale or chert would be the best. There are hyenas here? No. Okay, let's take a peek at the map then. So we can certainly go over here, take a look at chert. That seems like a smart move. We have some shale down here, here-ish, not a ton. I think we had some, yeah, teeny bit here. So if we dig deeper over here, we might bump into that shale again. But we got chert literally right next to us, and all the way down. Oh yeah, we got chert for days. Chert for days, yo. Let's go. And if we happen to spot any lead on the ground on the way, then we'll pick it up. Of course, we're also looking out for hyenas at the same time, so my attention is somewhat split. Ugh. It's funny, with all these changes, I'm actually a lot less liable to go sticking my head down holes anymore. Like small holes like this, little shallow things. Okay. Ugh, really? Get it. Beat it, pal. And the music scrams as well. I'm going to leave that gear. I don't need a single gear. Or, I need gears, but I don't need a singular gear, I should say. No lead here. Guess I could tip a tap here and there. Maybe down by the quartz. Just quartz. Yeah, you say shallow, then turns into a huge system. Absolutely, that's like the worst. Ooh, we have trace galena already. Alright. Alright. Let's poke at the ceiling. Hey there, punk. Alright, well I think we have galena in this direction, or I can take another poke maybe up here for it. Just quartz. Alright. So I guess let's go ahead and we'll just dig in here a little bit. What kind of gear set do I typically run? 807? You mean like armor? I usually wear tailored gambus and body armor. That's sort of the best all-round armor. It doesn't give you any penalties for anything, and it gives pretty decent protection against most things. Alright, let's check here. Galena's still trace. Alright. But if we're going deep down, it depends how deep you're going. I want to dig up that stuff. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.